Alright, UFC 306 just happened. It's currently 2 a.m. for me, so I stayed up a little bit, you know. Um, it was good until the main and co-main. Alright, and we'll I'm just gonna do a breakdown. This mainly, we'll get to the main card. But quick breakdown, Raul versus Quailag from Dark Souls. Yeah, this was just expected. Raul won. He just did more. Not really much to say. Moving on, we have Joshua Van Edgar Sheras. I got this one right. Same thing with the Raul Rosas. Beat Edgar. I thought he was gonna beat Edgar. I was gonna say, I don't know why I was like cut off there. That's a little weird. Yeah. Was just overall, I think, ahead against Edgar. It was a really good fight though. Round 2 was sick. Round 3 was a little boring, but it happens. Yasmin Uribe versus Ketlin Souza. Ketlin Souza basically just dropped her and then armbarred her. It's just women fighting. This was one of the most entertaining women fights, but that's not really saying much. Moving on. Manuel Torres versus Ignacio Bahamondes. I think I picked Manuel. He got his ass knocked out. Yeah, he got chinned pretty badly. I'm not gonna lie, kind of sucks. I think Manuel also owns like a restaurant business, so he'll be chilling. Maybe I'm thinking of a different guy, but it is what it is. Moving on, Arena Aldana, Norma Dumont. Arena Aldana honestly had like some of the worst damage to a human being's face I've ever seen. If you see images on Twitter and stuff like that, it literally looks like her skull is showing. It's a little wild when they're wiping her down. I thought she would have needed fucking medical attention, but I guess not. Another entertaining women's fight, which is rare, so, yay. Moving on, Ronaldo Rodriguez. I was right about this. Ronaldo sucks, though. I will say that. I'm not impressed with Ronaldo. His performance was absolutely shit. Ode Osborne is one of the worst fighters I think that has ever been in the UFC, and I hope to never see him fight again. Terrible fighting IQ, terrible chin, horrible personality. Like, he's just shit in general. Daniel Zellhuber versus Esteban Ribovics was actually, honestly, contender for fight of the year. This was 15 minutes of non-stop fucking mayhem from both of these guys. Daniel Zellhuber is effectively a Mexican. I was gonna say Jalen Turner, but honestly, that's disrespectful. He's like a Mexican fucking Dan Hooker, to be honest with you. Esteban Ribovics is like a fucking young blood, gay version of Drew Dober, and I mean that in a good way. The good gay. So yeah, this fight was sick. Whenever this fight is posted for free, it might be one of those ones you just watch back just to enjoy, because it was fucking, like, from what I saw, I can tell both of these guys are going to be, like, gatekeepers at some point in lightweight at bare minimum, Very close fight. Personally, I lean Daniel Zellhuber. I thought he won. But Esteban, I think, having the disadvantage overall, I think he deserves the win. But yeah, I thought it was close. I thought it was a good fight. Striking numbers are going to be a little off. That's just because in the final round, I think Esteban landed 100 strikes, just teeing off on Daniel after Daniel was wobbled. Insane fight. Literally insane fight. Moving on, Brian Ortega versus Diego Lopez. I thought Diego Lopez was going to smoke him, and he pretty much did in the first minute. It was like 30 seconds, and Brian Ortega got his ass sat down on the first strike that Diego Lopez sent. But Brian Ortega has one of those weird effects that some fighters have, where if you knock them down in round 1, they are unknockoutable, and you just can't knock them out. I don't know what it is. It's literally like they have a 1 out of 10 chin in round 1, and then round 2 and 3, their chin is just made out of fucking Marvin Vettori flesh. It's insane. But yeah, good fight. Diego Lopez won, I think, every round decisively. I don't think it was fucking close. Brian Ortega says he's going to lightweight. I think he's going to get his ass smoked in lightweight. And then now we get to the shit fights. Alexa Grasso versus Valentina Shevchenko. I'm not just mad because it was Alexa Grasso that I picked and she lost. This was just shit. Like, it's like when you think of a woman's fight, you think of this fight. It's like shit, fake submission attempts, and getting taken down. Like, literally, Valentina could take her down whenever she wanted. Like, what the fuck were you doing in the second fight if you could just do that? It's just, it's one of those fights where it's just like, you could have done this at any time you wanted to. But all right, I guess you had to wait 2 whole fights and a contender series in order to figure that out. Whatever. And then moving on, we have Sean O'Malley versus Merab Dvalishvili. This is sad and this is depressing. Now, I don't hate Merab. I just think I think number one, he's for sure cheating. Like, listen, when it comes to certain fighters, all right, and not necessarily the cliff dwellers, but I'm saying these cardio kings and these grappling, experts. There's one thing they always have in common, and it looks like they take EPO. I'm talking about the Bilal Muhammads, who recently won, and I'm talking about the Merab Dvalishvili. However, I will say, there's a good argument that Sean O'Malley won round 1, 3, and 5. In fact, I think the scorecards, said the same. Other than, I think it was like 1 round difference. I think they might have given round 1 to Merab. This is like fresh off the fight, so I really couldn't tell you. I think round 5 is Sean O'Malley's like guaranteed. I think round 3 is also Sean O'Malley's guaranteed. Yeah. Sucks, man. It really sucks because Merab literally won because he literally just has muscles and he's on EPO. He's got acne on his back. And early in his career, he was 7-4, a fucking bum who was getting fucking wobbled by everyone. Cardio was shit, gassing out against literally unranked bums, and now he's just... He just has infinite cardio. He's bouncing around the whole fight, doing dance moves, literally out of range like 90% of the fight, not really fighting at all. And you see these attempted strike numbers, that's him throwing it at the air. At least Sean O'Malley's attempted strike numbers were at least near the fucking target. Yeah. I'm not upset that Merab won. I'm just kind of like... It's just Merab sucks. Like, he does. He's probably, like... He's the definition of, like, just running your head against a wall and it working. Like, he literally just headbutts a wall until the wall eventually breaks, and it worked for him. That's pretty much what he does in every single fight. Sucks to see. I think if they do a rematch, I think Sean O'Malley... I think Sean O'Malley could win the rematch. I don't know. Sean O'Malley did look a little off, but overall I think it was normal. I know some people are going to be like, well, Sean O'Malley cheated and he still couldn't get it right. Let's just ignore the fact that Merab was literally I don't mean this in an offensive way. Merab is literally retarded. He was literally getting warned about kissing Sean O'Malley on the head in round 2. And as he gets up, he thinks the bell rang, and then Sean O'Malley still hits him, and Merab's like, what? What? We're still fighting? The bell didn't ring, dumbass. Like, what are you doing? And then in the first round, in the first literally minute, he was yelling at Tim Welsh. Bro, I called that, by the way, just saying. Hey, I called it. He was going to yell at Tim Welsh and keep me yapping. Although I did predict O'Malley to get the KO at that point. Herb Dean had to step in. And yeah, O'Malley hooked the glove. But it's not like Merab didn't fucking cheat the whole time. Or not the whole time. But I would argue... Merab is 100% on EPO. I don't know how, you can defend him not being on EPO. All of a sudden, he just skyrockets in cardio. All of a sudden, he just has acne on his back. All of a sudden, he just has the most cardio in the whole division when he's known for gassing out. Name one other fighter that's ever done that in the history of the sport. It doesn't fucking exist. But, yeah, it's just dumb, stupid. It is what it is at the end of the day. O'Malley lost. I think O'Malley could get the belt back. It is what it is. Few close moments for sure. But, yeah, overall, Merab won. Merab's probably unbeatable because, again, he literally smashes his head into a wall, and he's cheating the whole time, so no wall is able to withstand his fucking forehead just beating it. You know what I mean? That EPO got him real good. But, yeah, I think it's just clear. Also, if you just look at the two... if you look at Merab against anyone, size, in terms of size, it's just... He's also a boring personality. Man, there's so much I could talk about. He's so boring now as well. Every time I see this guy, he just like, I work very hard. Every fighter does. I eat very well. Every fighter does. Like, congrats. Go back to doing your skits about people making fun of your name. Or, you know, maybe make fun of the fact that people think you're on EPO, which you are. You know, just saying. But yeah, I think it's a okay decision. I look at it. It definitely wasn't as close as something like Sean Strickland versus Dricus du Plessis, but I think it was close. You know, if it was a split, I wouldn't have been surprised. Giving 4 rounds to Merab, I think, is a little too much. You know, because I think there was a 49. What is that? I can't fuck, bro. It is so fucking, I guess, early right now for me. So yeah, Merab wins. Merab gets it done. Most boring way possible. Makes it so bantamweight's just a dead division because he's just gonna sit on top, forever. At least until Sean O'Malley gets another shot. They could do just Sean O'Malley immediate rematch. I wouldn't mind that. But to be honest, main event, co-main event kind of ruined it. Everything else was really good though. Literally, Daniel Zell, Huber, Esteban Ribovics, one of the best fights I've ever seen, live. I guess this year, I would say, because last year there were some big bangers, but yeah, I'd rate Daniel Zell, Huber, Esteban Ribovics very highly. You know, other than that, everything else was pretty good except for the main and co-main. Fuck the main and co-main, man. It was so... Oh, when you're forced to stay up, man, it's just like... Just get the fucking card done with, please, you know? But yeah, sucks to see. We got... Oh, wait. Is that... Yeah, it is 2 weeks. Fuck me, man. We got fucking 2 weeks of no UFC. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding. You're gonna have that as the main event, and then you're gonna... Oh, my God. How about invest that 16 million you used on the Sphere to, like, fucking... Get some more cards going, man. Like, what the fuck is this? Okay, we got Brian Battle, at least, you know? William Gomes, shit. Brito's pretty good. And then we got Benoit, Moicano, okay. This fight's not bad. Oh, this card's not bad. Yeah. Matt Frivola, okay. This card's better than Burns Brady, for sure. Better than Cannonier Brohalio, but... And 306, just a letdown overall. I think we can all admit that. In terms of the main and co-main. Rest of the fights, really good. If you want to defend the main event because you're a Merab Divishvili fucking stand, you're the reason why the sport's dying because of cheaters like Merab getting away with blatant cheating in the division, and only cheaters win now, so hard work means absolutely fucking nothing. You know, if Merab was standing in range of Sean O'Malley, and actually attempting 300 strikes, I'm telling you right now, he's getting knocked out. You know, stand-up only match, he gets knocked out. Calling it 100%. But when you're just a block of muscle and you're on EPO, so you have infinite stamina, it's hard to really get up from that when you get taken down. It's pretty much, you know. That's why I think Aljo genuinely lost. Aljo's not a cheater, he's legit, and Sean O'Malley's better than Aljo. Simple as that. You know, I don't want to hear bullshit about, like, oh, Sean O'Malley's weakness is grappling. We all know this. You know, we all know Merab's style was the one to beat O'Malley, but it's just so fucking, like, Merab's style is the one that beats all because it's boring as shit, you know? Look at literally any entertaining fighter. Jose Aldo, Peter Yan, all of them just get hugged against the cage, you know? O'Malley was getting up. O'Malley did better. I'll say this. O'Malley did better than Peter Yan and Jose Aldo. You have to at least give O'Malley that. But, yeah, you just can't beat an EPO roid-abusing fucking monster, you know, who has acne on the back and somehow cleared the fight. It is what it is. And I do think he's, like... I feel bad for Murat because I think he actually is, like... You know, I think he is retarded, is what I'm trying to say. I think he's legit retarded. I think he has brain damage. He was dropped on his head as a baby or something. I think he is actually, like, retarded. You know, there was 2 times in round 1 where he almost got disqualified for being retarded. But yeah, with all that being said, I might get demonetized. I don't give a fuck. I don't make money. I don't make money off this shit. But yeah, if you bet on this card, I'm going to recommend not betting because of bullshit eras that we're in. We're in the boring era where just cheaters who grapple win, you know, and that's what it's going to be. I look forward to seeing Merab versus Umar. That's going to be a fun hugging match for 25 minutes. So that'll be interesting, you know. Can't wait for that. Yay. 25 minutes of hugging. Wow. Merab. Bro. I just... Anyways, with all that being said, I want to thank you for watching, making it to the end of this video. You know, things didn't go my way as far as the main and co-main. I think I got everything else right? I guess I didn't get Esteban right, but, you know. Probably went like, what, 5 and 5 on this card? Correct. I don't remember what I picked. No. I don't even fucking remember. Correct. And correct. So I at least got 5 right. So that's 5 and 5. I'm on 50%. Not bad. Like those odds. But with all that being said, I want to thank you for making it to the end of this video. It's going to be a boring 2 weeks, boys. It's going to be a boring 2 weeks. You know. But yeah, with all that being said, thank you for watching. And as always, I hope you have a great day.